the legendary castle is about to open its gates. A mysterious legend that's never been revealed before awaits. A few days ago, I came across an advertisement for a castle exhibition and decided to check it out with Sylus. However, we didn't encounter any mysterious events. We've been listening to legends that have over-the-top dramatic embellishments.
In the days of yore, the valiant lord of the castle used the sword to drive away invaders from these lands. Legend says that this long sword was forged by him. The process took 81 days to complete. If you visit the castle's restricted underground forge, you might still hear the echoes of someone hammering away.
Under the exhibition hall's lights, a finely crafted sword inlaid with magnificent jewels gleams brilliantly from its stone pedestal. This sounds like something a third-rate novelist would write.
The sword is impractical and too ornate. It's only good for getting someone killed.
Shush you! No whispering. Pay attention to the presentation, please.
The very serious Otto catches us red-handed. After seeing the sword with its elaborate history, the fan stained with a lover's tears, and the cursed gemstone necklace, we finally arrive at the gift shop near the exit.
Would you like gifts from the castle's lord? Or would you like to experience the glory that the nobility can enjoy? Welcome to our special collaborative event challenge. You can redeem beautiful prizes. Give it a try.
It sounds like a marketing ploy, but we're already here. Should we participate in it anyway? Carrying the spoils we won from the gift shop, I follow Sylus back to Anna Chinas's base. Sylus glances at the gaudy golden antique replicas on the carpet and raises an eyebrow.
Where are you going to put all of that, kitten?
Since they're spoils of war, they deserve to be displayed. Opening Sylus's display cabinet, I place a gilded antique cup next to his flintlock pistol that was made with ebony. Not bad. They actually complement your style.
Are you sure?
Look, Mephi agrees with me. Seeing Mephisto close his beak in frustration and just move toward him to show support, Sylus speaks in a relaxed tone.
This is what happens when you can't speak for yourself. People will put words into your beak. It's quite the experience.
It's okay. Even though Mephi can't talk, there are other methods of communication. For example, we have the fan language from today's exhibition. Using my right hand, I pick up an antique fan with floral engravings and golden accents. I open it. The leaf depicts an extravagant, lavish ballroom scene. The nobles who lived in castles were very particular. If you didn't understand the language of the fans, you couldn't communicate at parties.
If you want to know what someone is saying, a fan won't stand in your way.
Really? I switch the fan to my left hand and use its elegant leaf to cover the lower half of my face. It's a gesture that means I want to get to know you.
You want to get to know me? Isn't it a little late for that? You already know me inside out, kitten.
You remembered what it means? I thought you weren't interested in the explanation.
I wasn't interested because it was regurgitating old information. Nothing was new.
You already knew everything that was shown at the exhibition. Raising my eyebrow, I twirl the fan in my left hand. It's the gesture for keep your distance. But he refuses to back away. He even takes advantage of my surprise to snatch the fan from me. That's cheating. No one said you could confiscate someone's fan when you didn't like their messages. Sylus twirls the fan between his fingers. He makes no attempt to deny my accusation.
The exhibition only taught one gesture for rejection, and we both know who's purposefully being mischievous right now.
Oh, that means rejection. I must have remembered it wrong. I thought it meant... The head of the fan stops at my chest, and it's right over my heart. The gesture means, you have my heart.
It doesn't matter what you thought. This is the only acceptable answer.
My heartbeat quickens in response to the gesture he made. Not wanting to appear completely flustered, I clear my throat. Back then, gentlemen wouldn't have been so direct.
Having excessive gentlemanly restraint is pointless nowadays. Being direct is more effective than probing.
A playful smile tugs at his lips as he toys with the fan. And when his fingertips trace the leaf held together by the fan's ribs, he scoffs.
A replica will always fail to capture the true essence of the original.
Does the original have a hidden secret? I lean in to examine it more closely. The thin ribs and fragile silk don't reveal anything. It's just a beautiful fan.
The ribs are sharpened at the tips, but the head is blunt. The original must have had a special mechanism.
His thumb glides over the ribs. Then he presses down on the rivet.
I knew it was a hidden weapon. Pressing this would cause a blade to spring out. The replica is just an empty shell. However, the castle lord who made this probably didn't want people to know what was hidden inside.
Wow. A seemingly ornate, useless fan that can take someone's life. Grabbing the fan, my gaze sweeps across it. Now I sense the deadly intent that once lurked beneath lavish banquets and golden splendor. If only it had the original's mechanism.
No one expects to use this kind of art for murder.
Danger is also part of its artistry. I'm reminded of the castle's forge that's not open to the public. We only saw a photograph which displayed a corner of the furnace. But in that very same photo, I saw the shadows of several weapons on the floor. Maybe this mysterious fan was created there. Now I really want to visit the castle's forge. I wonder if there are weapons with even more fascinating stories.
Even the deadliest weapons become simple pieces for display purposes. They're just like that sword.
His gaze sweeps over my eager expression and he pauses.
If you want to see a forge, I have one.
Is it like the forge I'm imagining? It has a furnace, bellows, an anvil?
It's not that primitive. I used to forge various things, but I haven't used it in a long time. Do you want to check it out now?
Based on what I know about Sylus, his forge should have a lot of unusual items. Let's go! I lean towards Sylus, but he presses one finger against my forehead and pushes me back.
I'm afraid you'll have to wait. Unless you want to be buried in dust, that is.
When we visit it, I'll bring this fan with me. Maybe it'll become a weapon that can defeat my enemies in one strike, after a few modifications.
It can already do that.
He takes the fan from me before I can even see him move. The fan's guard is pressed against my throat, and I become acutely aware of the threat it poses.
If you're fast enough, and aim at the body's weak points. Say, for example, the eyes.
The fan snaps open, its sharpened ribs barely missing my hair as it sweeps past me. Air glides over my eyes. My heart races. A few seconds pass. Then, I immediately grab his hand. I want to try! The fan lands in my hand. Recalling his movements, I try to spin it around my fingertips. I fail, miserably. It's lighter than a gun. I can't find its center of balance.
Give it another shot. It shouldn't be difficult for you.
Behind me, Sylus grabs my wrist, and his breath caresses my ear.
Relax your fingers. Use your wrist.
After familiarizing myself with the fan's weight and material, I quickly get the hang of it. But the spinning fan clatters to the floor once again. My chances of succeeding are worrisome.
Even the most impressive fan can't compete with your bullets. If you ever get tired of them, you can go to the forge and find weapons that would suit you better.
My internal radar pings with interest. The frustration from my failed attempts with the fan is erased. When will your forge be officially open to me?
Relax. Surprises always require having a little bit of patience.